have a stranger watch and give you critiques, it's like that it's like not gonna be a critique that's held back because they're your friend or whatever.
Right.
This guy. And
This guy.
this guy.
Oh, when you say this.
Yeah, oh, here's a funny weird fact about me, Jacob. For some weird reason, most of the time I put my display settings, at least for my monitor, in 1600 by 1200. And when I play games, when I live stream, I bump it up to, full 1080. It's just a really bad habit that I've had for years. It was because I had a monitor that was like a widescreen monitor of sorts. I had it like, I got it like, I don't know, 8 or 10 years ago. And I think that was the display for it. And then ever since when I had like newer monitors, when it was in full 1080, like the image for me would appear to be like stretched too tall.
Right.
So that's why I always keep it in this weird resolution setting.
That is weird. So yeah, circles for you are not round?
Yeah, exactly. Well, they are, I think, I hope. It's just my perception can be,
I guess it depends on the aspect ratio of your monitor.
Yeah.
If it's a 16 by 9 monitor, then 1600 by 1200 is not going to be a square pixel.
Yeah. But when I, obviously when I render out videos, I keep the, the pixel ratio or something like that? The square, or what is it,
right.
1.0 or something like that?
1.0 ratio would be square, yeah.
Yeah. But I'm slowly getting used to full 1080 because I play all games in 1080 and I live stream in 1080. So a lot of times I forget to switch the setting and then I just like, oh, I was in 1080? Oh, wow. I guess I'm getting used to it.
Yeah. Just have it on 1080 all the time.
I know. I don't know. Yeah, I should just stop doing that weird setting.
I'm a big fan of 1920 by 1080.
So
the only reason Star Oblivion is not 1080 is because, well, I guess, no, yeah, it's not 1080. It's 1920 by 800, I want to say, either 800 or 810. Just because I wanted it to have that widescreen letterbox when you full screen it.
Yeah.
Also, I can get away with a little more vertical scooting if I have to, because it renders at 1080 in Unreal Engine. I can't render it not at 1080. I think there's a few different resolutions I can choose, but I have to end up cropping it down to this.
No.
I'm so jazzed about people liking my short film.
It's a great addictive feeling.
It is. It may be unhealthily addictive.
You guys should tell me which one of these I should possibly look towards getting next.
I'll have to listen to them. Maybe I should put some headphones in or something. Um, Are you streaming already, Tony?
I am.
Cool. Just curious.
So,
Listen to these for ones.
yeah, Marcy runs over a group of raiders, and there happens to be one raider that got like caught onto the speeder, and the raider's just hanging on off the edge. And then she notices that, and she's like, "Allow me!" And then she just kicks him in the face. Yep.
I released Star Blue In today not only because it was finished and able to be released for the first time today, but also because I felt like it was maybe better not to have it and Nano Z happening at the same time.
Oh.
Just so they don't distract from each other.
Well, I don't think the odds of that happening are very high.
I guess that's true, because we don't have the same, like,
Coming back later for you.
circle of people that are going to see it, but...
Yeah. I'll be right back. I got a negative feeling about this.
Oh yeah, let me listen to those instruments.
Ain't this place, sun, sand, with great change of scenery compared to the jam-packed croissant. You know what? After this stupid rebellion is over, I might come back here, get myself a nice bottle of my electricity, and settle down in some shack and live out the rest of my years in domestic peace. You're an idiot. Wait, did you hear that, sir? Yeah, I got him! Yeah, right. You can even hit a broadside of destroy you good for nothing enlisting. Hey, what's that for?
Does anyone know why? Did anyone get out?
Do you know, Matthew, if these SoundCloud clips are made only from the things inside these
It's not. It's
bundles?
just the
No.
brass.
Okay.
It's just the brass and then just the strings.
Okay. That that Achilles bit for the ensemble brass is really convincing. That's pretty nice. Which one of these hits would you say is the furthest away from your reach with what you already have? If that makes sense. Like, which of these do you think you could emulate the least with what you've got right now? Or are they equidistant?
Probably the brass.
Okay. Oh, Achilles. Achilles has both. It's the same Achilles track for previews of both the brass and the strings. But the brass and Achilles is really nice. I like that a lot. Let me go over to Project Sam and listen to that.
So how many, like, effect shots do you think are required before you can start scoring Monarch?
No idea.
Oh.
Don't you just need a picture lock? Like an edit lock? For timing?
Yeah, but I really prefer a Final Cut.
What
That's
is
the thing for me is like, no, I was just thinking about my future animations. Like, a Final Cut is really late to start doing music.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I can find a way to make some kind of early Final Cut to start doing music with. That's something I could make right away toward the beginning of the project and do music in parallel.
You know, also for particular songs, you could just have pre-finished songs and then just kind of like edit to that.
Yeah, what do they call that? I was just watching a music theory video today about that editing to music and then replacing it with original music afterwards.
Mm. No, but what I mean is like if like theoretically, I mean, how about this? How about this, for example? For Rainbow Falls episode 1, I used a song from Joe that he made like 2 years ago, and I just absolutely wanted to use it for the episode.
Oh, gotcha, yeah.
So, yeah.
So you keep the original song in there, but you edit to that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I did with the chase scene in Star Oblivion.
Nice. Do you use ambient occlusion?
In Star Oblivion?
Yeah.
I believe so. There's an automatic ambient occlusion pass
Yeah.
in Unreal Engine that you can play with in the post-process effects. I don't remember where I had it set, but I'm sure there was at least some. It was probably either screen space or depth, a distance field ambient occlusion, which I don't think Source has that.
Source has ambient occlusion.
It probably has screen space, but it probably doesn't have distance field because I think that was a newer thing.
Yeah.
Unless they added it at some point.
Not
I don't know how.
I don't think so.
I don't know how updated they've tried to keep Source because Team Fortress is still a game that's played.
Mm-hmm.
So for all I know, they've been updating the engine to render. I mean, not in every way, but at least with some things. Distance field rendering seems so niche, though. I don't think they would add it. But it helps with some things.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that so many people have shared the video. I don't think, like...
Did you just now say that?
it was brought to my attention again because you just shared it, but, like, so many people have, like... I don't think I've ever had anything that I've shared on Facebook be shared so many times afterwards. Which is really encouraging.
It's well, you've earned it, man. I mean, yeah, you spent so long on this.
Yeah. It just makes me want to make another episode.
Of course, yeah. That's the feeling I always get.
The weird thing is it's rarely a feeling I get. Like usually I'll make something and then the demand for more of it makes me feel like it's a chore. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then I want to do something else, but with this I'm feeling inspired to do more of it.
That reminds me, did you reach out to Skylar yet?
No.
No.
4.
Huh?
4.
Oh.
I know what for.
Oh,
for frag out, right?
Shouldn't you do that so you can line up a date with Katie Babb for that scene?
Possibly. I need to try to determine whether if I even want to bother her being there or not.
So Matthew,
Hmm?
It'd be
I
nice to get the
personally,
frag, because I was thinking it'd be really nice to have the frag out reshoots done before the end of the year.
Yeah.
I personally really like the Lumina product out of the ones that you've shown. 'Cause it's got that really cool choir, and it just feels like it lends itself to some really fairy tale sounds that sound cool.
It reminds
But,
me of Ori and the Blind Forest.
Yeah. But that brass is pretty neat too.
Yeah. Just trying to figure out what I would use more. Because honestly, with the stuff I did in Star Oblivion for that little bit, I was switching in between 2 different instruments for the short brass and the long brass.
Mm. But I mean, I felt like that worked.
It
Like
does.
I feel like with what you had in just that one episode of Star Oblivion, we could make a lot of things out of that.
I think so.
But that brass and Achilles sounds really neat. So,
It sounds very convincing.
and it just sounds really cool.
Mm-hmm. The one thing that gets me, though, is that the Lumina is getting really old.
Mm,
And 8DO stuff is really, like, that's the newest stuff out there right now.
cutting edge.
Yeah.
Well, if it's between the 8DO stuff, then I would vote brass. But I mean that Lumina thing is pretty cool sounding. I'm a sucker for really neat choirs, like really unique sounding choir things.
Did you see their Enceladus choir on sale?
No, was it one of the was it on one of the pages that you just shared?
Not what I'd shared, no, but they have one on sale right now.
I don't look through the website very often, so I don't know. Oh man, I love choirs so much.
Mm-hmm.
So they're clearly saying words in here.
I know.
Yeah.
Is that something you can do?
Oh wait,
Is
sorry,
that
I thought you were
something
talking about something else entirely. I thought you were talking about the live stream. Some people typing.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I haven't been watching it.
That's all good.
It's been the Enceladus choir set. It's, you can change the words to whatever kinds that they give you. It's the different key switches.
I'm sorry, you can change it to what?
You can change it to the A-O, A-I,
Oh, okay.
and so you have different vowel sounds.
Can you do consonants in between? Or is it just kind of whatever they have?
Yeah, it looks like it's just whatever they have.
Okay. Because there's clearly some consonants audible in their sample.
Yeah. ST sounds.
Right.
I hear that a lot.
I'm just wondering how much control you have over that. I wish I could get my my East-West Play choir to work again. That thing is so finicky.
I hate East-West products.
Now I do too. It was fun while it lasted.
If you want to get something
I go out scouting for 2 hours.
like for yourself, I recommend 8DO and Project Sam the most.
8DO or Project Sam?
Yeah,
Alright.
they've been super easy to use.
Allow me.
Does Project Sam have any newer stuff? Or is their stuff all old like Lumina?
Allow me.
They have like one new thing.
But like, I mean, Symphobia and everything, it's up to date, right? It stays.
They give updates every once in a while, but hardly anything.
Okay.
Like a couple of years ago, they came out with one called Swing.
I go
Swing more.
Allow me. Allow me. Allow me.
Oh, nice. Jazzy.
Yeah.
Man, if I had Swing, I'd be making a noir.
I so want to make a noir. I was actually attempting to do one in Source Filmmaker for Dreadfest this year, but then then my computer crashed.
Is that what the thumbnail for the Rainbow Falls chat is from? Or is it just coincidentally black and white?
It's just coincidentally black and white. Totally unrelated image that I did.
I always thought it was so weird that, like,
Allow me.
when I think of noirs, the tropes that I think of are not actually consistent with the tropes that I see in actual noirs.
Yeah.
Like when you watch films from literally when film noir was new and becoming its own thing, they don't really do the things that I expect, and so it makes me kind of want to see where I could take it in maybe a different direction. Keep the things that I really, really like about film noirs, but then add some of my own tropes to it, or not refine it, but sculpt it into my own subgenre. I think that'd be neat. But the jazz would stay.
Oh, definitely. Absolutely.
You know what else would stay is the shadows from all the blinds.
Yes.
You gotta have that.
Hey guys, I should head out.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll talk to you guys later.
I vote 8 Dio Brass.
Okay. Okay.
See ya.
What I can do. Talk to you guys later.
Bye.
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 Well, gentlemen, it's been a privilege, but I gotta go.
Aw.
We're all bowing out.
I know.
Yeah, I
Either
actually
way, it's
probably
like-
get to bed too.
Oh,
It's
geez.
great talking to you guys.
Yeah,
Yes, definitely.
thanks for watching my film.
No problem.
It's definitely worth the wait.
I'm glad.
Heck, yes. Can't wait to see more.
Me neither.
Alright,
That's always the
See
thing.
you tomorrow, Tim.
Yeah.
definitely.
I do have to be in Seattle tomorrow morning, unfortunately, for the first time in a while, actually. Alright. I think I'll get going as well then.
Alrighty.
See ya.
See ya.
No, it's not. Oh, everybody left, huh?
Yep.
Tim, is Tim coming with us to the haunted house?
I don't know.
I'll call him plans tomorrow. Do you know if he's taking a day off tomorrow?
Tim?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the day off.
Okay. So, what is the plan for Friday?
I'm on live stream still.
No. Oh, so, tell us, what Bronies would like to know, Mr. Gaspardi, what are your plans for the Flag Gap movie that's being developed?
You know what, they're probably not even aware of its existence.
Oh, attention Bronies, we are pleased to announce we are making a movie. You should give us money.
Actually, in all honesty, I should stop live streaming and we should watch Nano Z.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready to get that shit rolling.
Yeah.
I wanna work on the visual effects
Hell yeah.
and get that movie edited. I'd love to have it done for summertime.
Oh yeah.
So, what do you say? Are you ready to kick the Frag out into a high gear?
No, but it must be done. That's an honest answer.
What, you don't want to finish it?
Oh, I'm just, you know, I'm just fatigued.
I feel.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want that hard work to go to waste now, do you?
No. Nope. It's just, man, this, last month has been kind of a weird month.
What, October?
Yeah.
No, I'm sure you'll feel back to
Yeah.
get back to work on things you should be working on. Like that.
What are you doing right now?
Maybe putting the finishing touches on Dark Side.
You know, I was looking around for Star Wars source filmmaker stuff, and I found things, but like, I don't think I found anything as seriously tackled.
Fish in a barrel.
Yeah.
Now's my cue.
Is there anything we can reshoot while we're waiting
Well, my
on
boy.
Kitty Bab and Skylar? Just going.
Oh, my emperor!
Did you say reshoot?
Yeah, well, I mean, in terms of all of the shit that we need to do, the pickups. Is there anything we can pick up as we wait for the to back to us?
I think there are things that I can film that have not been filmed yet.
Yeah. Let's get on with that.
Yes.
Yes, get on with that. We should start lining shit up for not this weekend, but the weekend after.